Hello, my crypto degens. I'm back with another DOP video. Okay, my last video did pretty well that I did about this. I had a lot of people ask me for the private codes in my Instagram DMs. I did get back to most of you. I'm pretty sure I got back to all of you with a private code. Wasn't supposed to give it out publicly. Did give it out if you messaged me on my Instagram. I couldn't post it on my YouTube. Sorry, can't be doing that. It's, against the rules. But ultimately, I want to tell you why I think this coin is going to do really well for me. I personally put in 7 ETH. I can show you here on my MetaMask just to prove it. Don't mind you seeing my balance either, because I put most of it into DOP here. I had about 20,000, about 16, $17,000 worth of ETH. And there I put that into DOP with the 7 ETH figure there. So now I did some more research into this. So it's been a lovely raise for these guys. And I'm going to show you the progression from my last video to what they've done up till now and why I'm still pretty damn positive about these guys and why I think this is going to do a 10x for me. It'll be sick if it does a 10x for me because I'm thinking up to 70 ETH, that would be lovely. I'd love to sell it at that point and then look for other opportunities in the market, in the crypto market over the coming months. So anyway, we talked about DOP last time. I don't want to talk about exactly what the coin does again because I spoke about that last time. I'll go over it very briefly though, the reasons why I like this. Okay, the data ownership protocol coin is utilizing zero knowledge proofs. Now, this is something one of my inspirations have been talking about a long time. Naval Ravikant, billionaire angel investor, said that the future businesses that use zero knowledge proofs are going to be on trend because that's what's going to happen now. People don't want to have to reveal all of their information. It needs to be a bit more privatized. You can track anyone's contract address. In fact, I didn't even want to click on my MetaMask address there because if I did, that would take you to my transaction hash and then everyone will be able to see my wallet, right? I don't want the world to know what my wallet address is because then everyone's tracking my wallet address. So can you see why this is going to be a fantastic coin team that's actually doing something that's in line with the problem that the user needs solving, and it's through zero knowledge proofs. And Naval Ravikant said this, and I truly believe anyone that's building a legitimate business utilizing zero knowledge proofs, again, what they're saying here, in order to allow flexible transparency on top of Ethereum layer one, this just sounds like a beauty. And when I looked further into it, I got more excited. So it allows users and apps to store assets and make transactions privately, right? It's just epic. It's so good. Decentralized apps to store assets or selectively disclose token holdings and historical information. That's the thing. I don't want to show you my wallet address. Neither do a lot of people in crypto. And this is why I think this is going to be the future of crypto. So we went through this last time. You know, they've now picked up a few partners. They've added that. That's new on the website. We knew there's a bunch of supported tokens. We knew the dilemma. We did look through the white paper. I already looked through the white paper. I'm not doing that again. But here, bringing data ownership to Ethereum, data control. User can actually control his data, right? You don't get to see, if there's a massive whale moving massive crypto, he doesn't want to necessarily let you see his wallet the whole time and have all the wallets tracked. Zero knowledge KYC. And that's, again, what Naval was saying. Instead of invasive checks, instead of you knowing everything about me, these invasive checks, it's actually a zero knowledge proof KYC, which means it's more like just you're an address. You know, you're literally a contract address. That's the check that they do on you. They're trying to get that to a point where that becomes as legitimate as possible. Obviously, it's difficult because usual invasive checks your driving license, your passport, but this is going to be a different type of way to hold your privacy. So the testnet is live. They said they had 1.2 million people actually register for the testnet. That's a massive amount of people. It doesn't surprise me because when I look at their X page, I still call it Twitter, still twitter.com. When I look at their X page, I like the fact they've got the yellow tick. You know, I've spoken about that. You have to pay for that. So they're actually a legitimate business. Their following has gone up nearly 200,000 since my last video, which was about 3 weeks ago. 200,000 new followers in like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, that's really good. Are these guys buying followers? I was really thinking, like, trying to scrutinize them. Are they buying followers? Is this a fake business? Really try to do some due diligence on them. And actually what I noticed is that they really get the impressions. I mean, their last tweet, that's their pinned tweet. That was an hour ago. 60,000 impressions, 7.5 thousand likes. An hour ago. That's massive. Are they like, you know, I started questioning, are they buying these likes? Is there 7K retweets? You know, like this gets me thinking, like, fishy. How can it be that many people that have done the retweet? And I'm like, is this fake? So I'm looking at the numbers here, and let's have a look at their other ones. This an ad, 29th of Jan, so that was yesterday. 74,450 retweets. I mean, like, are they buying all of this or is this legit? Because it seems like, let's see what people are actually saying on some of these things. So what does the thread even look like? Congratulations to the win as well. I mean, look, I don't know. I do think these guys are making a lot of noise. I'll be honest. When I look at their Twitter account, you know, if you're telling me that they have 812,000 followers, they could be up to a mil soon. Bringing selective transparency to Ethereum, brilliant line. Using zero knowledge proofs, DOP allows you to decide what crypto assets and transactions you wish to make public. That's such a nice, quick line in marketing. Given that I studied marketing and worked at Google in the marketing department, I can tell you that is great marketing right there. Bang, simple, you know what it is. Their link tree here links to all sorts of things, their website, their Telegram group, which I've been looking at. It's about 29, 30,000 community members, which is massive. It's a really big page, really big group. And so let me get into more the detail here. That's just the basics. Right, so there's another private sale, and we're now at 0.03 USD, okay, to buy some DOP. So you go to privatesale.dop.org/buy, and you get to this page. Now I want to show you how many rounds they've had. If you look at this here, okay, so the pre-sale was 0.01. You can see here round one, round two. Look how many rounds. They've had loads of rounds, right? So we're on what? Are we on round 19? Where are we here? It's 0.034. So where is that? 0.03. Oh, they've added more. It looks like we're on round 20 now. Okay, so it's another one. So we are on round. Doesn't say here. Round ends Jan the 4th. So they've done a lot of rounds. These guys have done loads of rounds of raising. We're at the 19th round. We're going. They're still going. Objective is 10 to 15,000 DOP holders. Okay, and there's no cap. So interesting that you can go in there with no cap. It's really clever. I like that. Okay, so as I can show you here, there's been a hell of a lot of rounds. Now I tried to work out how much they've raised. So how much has this company actually raised? We've seen the team in. I remember I already showed you about the company, right? The core team. This is what I loved. Now they've sort of they used to have their faces on here actually, and I think they've now taken their faces off, but they are all down here. I like this, the fact they're at the Binance campus, blockchain week in Istanbul. I guess they've taken their faces off it because they realize they might not want their face on it. But all of these people you can Google, right? So you can literally look up all of these people. Will Qureshi, right? And then we can actually look into more detail. Hold on. Blockchain. Where is it? I found him last time. Let's look for. He's got more unique name. He's the actual co-founder. Koji Hirakaku, this guy, entrepreneur, blockchain, cryptocurrency, president, and represents director of Geothermal Power. That might not. Let's see where he is. Yeah, he's down here. I want to check him out a bit more. Koji Hirakaku, navigate the blockchain. This is an article about him. Oh, can't see that in this country. So basically, analyze the list of Hoji Koreshi co-investors in crypto projects. Crypto rank, he seems to have been around. Number of investments, one. PWF Labs, ticker capital, fiat equities, co-investments. Could be him. Yep, blockchain service, Japanese crypto whale and community leader. Okay, so that's who he is. That's who the main guy is, the co-founder. That's what he prides himself on. And it seems like, early stage startups, that's right, Tommy. So they started Tommy. And actually, Tommy, if we look at that, Tommy Crypto, TommyNet, you'll see 120 million market cap, right? So these guys are no jokes. Let's look at the all-time graph of Tommy. Not bad, actually, pretty stable. Yeah, pretty stable. Okay. So I like the look of that. So the founder's been involved in a project that was 100 million market cap. So he's obviously going for something a lot bigger now, and he's on the right path. So I do like the look of him. Let's have a look now if there is. Oh, their pictures came up. Whoops. I thought they'd taken their pictures off, but they didn't. Their pictures are back up. That's good news. Always like when the founders put themselves out there in the world. Otherwise, what are you doing? You hiding? You doing a rug pull? Too many dodgy things in this industry. I've lost millions of dollars in crypto. Trust me, I'm not looking to get scammed again. So I am out here to make sure that my money is safe and with a good team. So let's look at Mike Coral. Oh, Mike Coral Crypto. A global blockchain leader in analytics. Okay, so he comes up. He seems to have some followers on Twitter, which is good. There he is. Yeah, entrepreneur, dreamer, builder, founder, Genesis member of Chili's. Okay, so look, these people do seem legit. You know, he's based in Dubai. Of course, they are. All of the crypto guys are in Dubai now. These people seem to be legit. This guy's 14 posts. Seems to have a lot of followers. He reposts. Yeah, obviously he's going to repost. Has he got any of his own posts himself? Okay. Right. Okay. So not much, not many posts himself, but they have put themselves online, right? So it's not like they're completely, like they have revealed who they are. They put their names, they are available online. Okay, this guy has done something big in the past, 100 million market cap coin. Member of projects like Chili's. Let's have a look at that. And Tommy. Okay, so he was also part of Tommy. Now, apparently, Hoji was part of the founding teams of Cardano and Tommy. That's interesting. So there's some big names here who've obviously done project after working on it at Tomy. Okay, so basically these guys had their past project Tomy. They've done this before. They're trying it again with a new coin. This time they're trying it with data ownership protocol. And I tell you what, this next thing is the most interesting part. I dug into how much they have raised, and I wanted to estimate how much money have these guys raised to build this business. So I jumped into EAS Scan, and what I did is I took every single value in Ethereum. They've done 21,971 transactions. Okay, that's a lot of transactions. It's a lot of ETH that's been sent to their address. Okay, because that's all you have to do to actually buy it. Just ETH to DOP. You put in however much you want, and then you buy and you send Ethereum to their DOP address. Okay, very, very simple process. And it goes to this address, and I looked at all the values, and what I did is I downloaded CSV. So I took all the data. I took as much data as I could. Now I managed to only take 5,000 transactions, okay? Because when you click down here to download the data, it actually doesn't let you take any more. The earliest 5,000 records within the selected range will be exported. So they're not going to give you all 22,000 transactions. Right, so I took the 5,000 transactions, I took a total value of that, and the total value of all of these transactions, these 5,000 transactions, was just over here, I wrote it down, was 2,281. Okay, so 2,281 ETH was bought. As you can see, all the transactions here. I'm probably here somewhere. Probably there, could be, God knows. I did buy 7 ETH worth. So you can see here the transactions, these are some big ones, but it averages out and it tells me. So 2,281 Ethereum were bought in this 5,000 transactions. Okay, so 228, I'll tell you how much that is in Ethereum today. ETH is at 2,353. So 2,353. They have raised $5,367,000 in that batch, right? $5,367,000 they've raised in that particular batch of 5,000 transactions. Now I'm going to take it. This is about a good average. Okay, so you've got 5,000 transactions. You've taken the total number. It's about a good average, right? So all you need to do is simply times this by 4, because they've done about 22,000 transactions. So to get a rough estimate, We're going to just times that by 4. Well, we're actually going to times it just by a little bit more, just because it's actually 22,000, right? So I'm estimating that they have raised a total of $22,552,210. All right, an estimate of 22.5 million. So DOP in their private rounds, not even public sale yet, have raised 22.5 million. That is really bloody good. That is a nice amount of money to start this project with. Okay, really chunky amount. And if these founders say they are who they say, which they seem to be, have this past in crypto. It's all about whether they can get on with each other, whether they can actually build this project. A lot of things can go wrong. I've been in these businesses before. I've had my own token before. I actually launched my own token last year, and I know how these businesses work. So 22.5 mil raise is a fantastic start to make this business work with all the technology and all the marketing. So that ultimately is the conclusion to how much they've raised. Their Twitter's blown up in the last couple of weeks. They're up to 800,000. These guys might have 1 million followers on Twitter. That's crazy, and they'll have 30 plus thousand people in their Telegram group, and 1.2 million people have run the testnet service. My friend sent me a referral code. He wants me to do it. I will do it. I'll get around to doing so. Just wanted to make this video to say they keep doing private sales. They're going to stop doing private sales. They're going to then do a public sale, which I'm hoping they're going to use some of that money that they've even raised. They're probably not allowed to, but hopefully they can, to some of the marketing into the public sale. But again, what you need to understand is these guys are not trying to pump this immediately, because the way they're vesting their tokens for a long time. We already looked at the white paper and we saw the vesting tokens, right? So if I have to do that again, I will. Where is their white paper product? We've already seen that, but I believe I can show you again. Where is their white paper? Usually you get their white paper from the community company. Right. Last time I definitely got to their white paper. They've got a bit of a blog going on here. Hackenveld is DOP's audit partner. 7 use cases for DOP. You can read some of this if you like. DOP's roadmap for 2024. There you go. This is probably the white paper right here. Introducing full tutorial roadmap. So, I mean, I could look at these. Okay, fine. This is just a sort of block article. I mean, we had a look at their white paper. I do remember seeing it, and I saw the vesting period, and it's mostly 12 to 24 months for most of the team and most of the people. The only people that don't have to have the vesting period are the private sailors and the public sailors, right? So the people that bought the private and the public actually don't have to have any vesting, so they can buy and sell anytime they want. So this team are trying to say, look, you guys do what you want, but we're in it for the long run, because their tokens vest in 2 years' time. So I like that. Great sign. They're in it for the long run. Now, what am I going to do with my coins? Not entirely sure. Will I hold? Will I sell early? Haven't quite decided yet. Haven't quite decided yet. I do like it. I think this project does have longevity. I know with these sorts of projects, what happens is they pump. There might be a 4, 5x. Hopefully, if there is, I'd love that. I'm going to sell a portion of mine to sort of bank the amount of investment that I put in, and maybe a little bit of profits, and then probably leave the rest to ride for the long run, because I do believe in the project. You know, that would be, because it won't be a kick in the teeth if it completely fails. But I do think this project's going to smash it. I think it's going to do a 10x. Will I hold on to the 10x? I hope so. Let's see how quickly it does it. Hopefully it does it at launch, but we don't know. A lot of people ask me about what they think the price is going to be of the token. I'll finally give you some sort of estimate. So that's the price that it's at now. Okay, 0.03. Now, if I'm saying a 10x, then I think it's going to be at 0.3. Okay, so I think it's going to drop to 0 and be at 30 cents. Can it get to $1 one day? Can it get to a few dollars? Sure, it could do, but it's very early stages. And if we have a nice bull run this year in crypto, which it seems to be the case, then it could do a 10x. It could go to $1 or $2, and that would be a further sort of 13, 14, 15, 20x. We've seen what these coins do before, right? So it is a good project. There's no guarantees. Okay, this is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing with my money, the crypto that I've personally bought. I've showed you I bought 7 ETH of this. I'm going to hold on to this. I like the project. I like the team. I like the fact they've raised 25 million. It's crazy. It's a huge amount of money. I'd love to be in their position and to be able to build a business like this. So hopefully they get it right, guys. And if they do, this could be a real token for the future and a lovely price and could make us all plenty of money. So I'm not going to give out the private code on the video, but if you DM me on IG, then I guess I can give it to you. That way I'm not giving it out to hundreds or thousands of people. All right, chaps, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and let's make some money together because I'm hoping to smash this one and have a big year in crypto. Cheers, guys.